Hi everyone. Welcome to the Cat Scrappiness YouTube channel. I was just going to ask if you guys wanted to see some coloring or if you guys wanted me to show you the technique for this background, or if you guys wanted to see both. Let me know that you can hear me, because I was having actually issues with my headphones, and they decided not to connect to my phone. So both. Okay, good. That means that you can hear me. Great. So my name is Dalis, and I am one of the Cat Scrappiness creative team members. And I decided that I wanted to do a little live today because there's a few reasons. I had a live in my channel, Stamper Girl, here on YouTube, Friday, and we made this card, but I did not make the background during the live. And a lot of people were in love with that background because it looks so 3D. And I wanted to recreate it here so you guys know how to make it. So this background technique, I saw it from Jennifer McGuire. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Shauna. And I just love it. And I hadn't tried it. She usually does it with stamps, but I decided to give it a twist and do it using some stencils. So I use Love is in the Air stencils for this one. So let's work on it. So I had tons of products out because I didn't know what you guys wanted to use. I have the Vintage Romance set, which I already have some of my items colored. I colored them, absolutely all of them, because I am totally in love with this set. Let me show you. So we could do Vintage Romance, and we could color. We could do Better Together, if you guys want to see that one. I also have some of them pre-colored. We could do, which was my original, what I was thinking I would do is the Quokka Love. Love this new set. This new set is from the part 1 release. Valentine's. Hey Lynn, how are you? I know. I love the way that they where that I color them. I'm like, I am not a super developed colorist in for markers, but I was super happy with those. And I already stamped the guaca if that is something that we want to do. So sorry about that. Okay, I even have my coordinating die cuts out. I have my pencils for my watercolor. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. I really appreciate, because I do work a lot and I do practice my coloring all the time just to keep getting better and better. But I wanted to show how to make this background for sure. So we have it here, and if we need anyone that is still asking how to make it, we can immediately send them over here. So the key to this background is that you need a white pigment in. You need, for a stencil, of course, you're going to need some type of brush. So I'm going to be using these. These are these foam brushes. You could use any type of brush. Yes, please like and share to get more folks in here. Thank you, Lynn. And then the other thing that you need is in dye-based ink. The dye-based ink could be anything. It could also be one of those new hybrid inks. That would work. I was thinking of going maybe like a fuchsia pink right now. The reason is because I'm trying to think. I was thinking of the Kendra's Card Challenge, KCC challenge, that Cat Scrappiness is one of our sponsors. And right now they have a color challenge that is just different shades of pink. Hi, Elisa. How are you, Elisa? Thank you for joining us. So I have this bright pink that I was thinking of using. Then the other key part for this technique is that you must start with a craft cardstock. So, and let me get one of my craft cardstocks that I have somewhere hidden in here. I cut it out in advance, but of course I can't find it. Here it is. Sorry about that. Any type of craft cardstock. This one's, it's a very thick craft cardstock. It's, I believe, 110 pounds. And I am going to do, this time maybe we should do an A2. Just gonna cut it in half at my 5.5 mark. And I'm gonna put away my stamps for just a little bit while we make this background, okay? Do you have any questions? I could, but I'm mentally I'm not ready, Brenda. Yeah, how is everyone today? Are you guys crafting? Elisa, the Quokka's craft kits are such a good deal. You get all these images, you get little bling, like you get so much. I know. You think it's perfect for a bookmark card? Maybe. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do, what do you guys think of a landscape A2 card? I don't make many of those, so maybe I should give that a try. So I am going to score my card. I am using the EK tool score tool, and I believe Kat has it in the store. I really do love it because it's tiny, and if the card is a slimline, I just twist it over and like fold it over, and that's good. That's really good enough to do it. Okay, so I need to clean my stencil. As you can tell, I did not clean my stencil last time that I used it, but I was going to do it off camera while I was waiting. And then I said, no, let me show you guys a little trick on how I like cleaning my stencils. So you get a freebie background. I just going to put it here. I have a baby wipe that is damp. And I'm just going to use the baby wipe to clean my stencil, and at the same time I'm making a freebie background. We all like freebie backgrounds where we get an extra card, right? Then we pull it out and we get this distressed look on the background. See, they're not perfect, and you could go over them with a brush, but you don't have to. Like, you really don't. Okay, I'm just finishing cleaning it up, but now I have a freebie background that I can use later. Okay, I could do a little bit of blending on top of it. Now I'm just drying it because it's a little wet. My baby white was pretty wet. Okay, and I'm ready to start working on this guy. I will be holding okay, I think I'm okay with that. So I am gonna use my washi tape. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Bree. How are you? Good morning. Thank you, guys. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Susan. Hey. Just watching while I'm hanging over at Mary Crafty's Creations. Oh, Okay, no worries. Catch the replay. Let me know when you guys catch the replay. Let us know in the comments. I know, I love a freebie background. I love when I create something and I get two cards out of one, or at least two backgrounds. It might be like a crazy thing, but I love it. I feel like I accomplish a little bit more. You know? Isn't it cool? And like you're not doing anything else. You're just using that extra ink that was already in your template. Might as well use it instead of just cleaning it up. And I'm just putting a little bit of tape in the back of my card to hold my stencil together. And I am going to come with my first step is to add a layer of white pigment. Okay. Here's my white pigment. And my white pigment, this guy, I've had it for a long time. It does need a refill. So I'm sorry, it's going to make my entire desk shake because I'm applying a lot of pressure. But this is only because my ink pad is a little bit dry, okay? So if your ink pad is nice and juicy, you will not have this problem. And I'm just making sure that I have a good coverage with your white. So you want a white ink pad that has a very opaque and good coverage for this, okay? So since this one is a little dry, that's why I'm going a few times in the same area and pretty hardcore here. Like I'm almost doing CPR with my little tool. Okay. I know I'm the queen of good bargains. You know it. I do like my freebies. I do like a good deal. So, okay. Oop, there's a little bit too much there. Oh, I found a juicy spot in my ink pad. Woohoo! Definitely. That spot right there is juicy. Or I was able to at least bring it up to the surface. Okay. So that is layer one. Step number one, earthquake. I know. Step number one, you want to use your, again, white. It has to be a pigment ink. Okay. So start with a pigment ink on craft cardstock. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, this is love. It's in the air. And here is the beautiful look. So that's just white, right? So I'm gonna pull my stencil, right? And now I'm gonna shift it a little. So you can shift it right, can shift it left, down, top, whatever way you want to shift it. I'm gonna shift it down and to the left. And I'm going to apply pressure because I already have my tape in place, which is a great thing. That's why I love putting the tape on the back. Okay. Now I'm going to come with my dye base ink pad. I believe you could do this with your hybrid. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So just try it, and let me know if it worked or not. Okay. So I am bringing one of my itty bitty cat scrappiness blending brushes. I like my pink glitter one. So I am going to grab here. I'm not sure what happened here. That my ink pad looks a little bit, oh, you can't see it. Good. Okay. Oh, but that's good. Okay. It looks more purple than anything. So we'll see. Okay. And I'm just adding some ink. So again, Jennifer McGuire, I have seen her doing this technique. And what she does is that first she stamps with her white pigment ink, and then she shifts it like I did, and then she moves into stamping with a dye base ink. You want a stamp that is a solid stamp to create this technique so you can actually see the effects of it. Let's see. Well, I think so myself that I am hilarious, but not everybody finds me hilarious. Um I know, right? The little CPR for the stencil. I'm telling you, I need to get some refill for that Versa Magic. I need to order it. I love their inks. Truly do love them. You don't need to clean the stencil between layers. Um, no, you don't. You could if you want to, but then you have to dry it. And you know, I am always on the go. So it's go, go, go. Yes, the white on the craft is so pretty. You could just stop at there because white on craft is always super, super striking. Okay. Yeah, 100%. But this doesn't take much more. Okay. Yes, isn't it lovely? It is such a delicate, but at the same time striking look. It's so hard to explain. Yeah, it doesn't cross contaminate much. No. I love their some magic. I love all their inks. Okay, are you guys ready for the reveal? Okay. I'm pulling for the reveal. Ta-na-na-na. Look at that. Look at how 3D it looks. Isn't it adorable? I know my phone keeps adjusting. We're not sure why. Lynn and I were talking about this. It doesn't do it during her lives, but it does it during mine. Thank you so much, Elisa. I know. And it's so easy. That was literally a two-step that takes no time. And seriously, they look so 3D. And then now you guys know my trick. So I am going to come over here and I am going to actually move it to a different place and do a second layer because this is a different color. Believe it or not, this is a, oh, no, no. You know what I did? Did you guys see what I did? I put it the wrong way, but it's okay. So my ink is on the other side, so I'm just transferring a little bit. So my ink actually is on this side, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that whatsoever because remember, this is going to be a super, super like mixed media grungy look. You're not going to get a perfect imprint when you clean like this and just using that extra ink. But you get a really cool effect. Might not be perfect, but it is fun. That I will tell you. Okay. So here it is. Just a fun background. And remember, it is a background. So like, I'm going to add a little bit of pink here, cleaning my brush. And the cool thing is that it is a little bit wet. So guess what? It's going to blend up like a watercolor because it's still wet from the baby wipes. And if it dries a little bit, you can dampen it and come back with your brush. Dampen it, come back with the brush. And I'm just cleaning my brush at the same time. Okay? And look at that. I love it that you guys are. Hi, Tracy. White and pink. You can't go wrong with white and pink, right? You can you can clean while you craft. Yes, you can. Thank you so much for joining me. And I should be saying thank you to the replay crew. If you're watching this as a replay, let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining us. I am just recreating a background that I created for a card. on Friday on my YouTube channel, and people were just loving this background. And I did the background not during the live, just right before it, because I didn't want to waste any time and get crafting. And then people were like, "But how did you do it?" And I was like, "Whoopsie, I should probably have waited for you guys." Hello, Deb. Libby, how are you? Hi, B. How are you? Thank you just so much for joining me. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we color some Better Together? Should we color some Vintage Romance? So Better would be number 1. Vintage Romance would be number 2. Or should we go ahead and color the Love Quokka, which I already actually cheated and have it stamped. Hello, Anna. How are you, sweetie? Thank you so. Oh, I got a Quokka and I got a Vintage Romance. Chin, chin, chin. Which one is it gonna be? Oh, another one for. Let's see. 2 was Vintage Romance. Vintage Romance again. And so we got 3 for Vintage Romance, 2 for the Quokkas. Vintage Romance, apparently it is. Okay, so let's color it. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to do watercolor. Do you guys want to see watercolor? Oh, there's a pull in place. Thank you. Hey. Lynn, did you start it a poll? Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so somebody tell me who wins. Because that was hard. And it was just a few of you, and it was hard to track to see who was winning. Get your votes in. Let me show you again who to be. Better Together. Which is, come on, seriously, cute, cute, cute as a button. Vintage Romance. Or would it be Quokka Love? Chon, chon, chon. Okay. Right now, Vintage Romance is in the lead. Fun. I actually love that set. Well, I love them all. But I'm usually not one that is into vintage anything. But this set, I'm like, ooh. If we do Vintage Romance. You're in love with the Quokkas. Elisa, who is not? The Quokkas are so cute. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe the Vitrola. I know Vitrola is the brand. What's the name? It's not a megaphone. Megaphone is like for the cheerleaders. What? I keep calling it Vitrola. I knew what you meant, Elisa. We are all in love with it. I love the typewriter. And, well, you guys, this is going to be a tough choice. Gramophone. Oh, okay. We could do the gramophone or the phone. Or I could get a bigger piece of paper and we can do the bike. Okay. Who's winning? Who's winning? Tell me all about it. Okay. Are we saying that we want to do the gramophone? Or that's how you say it? Probably you guys are just helping me with how to say it, which I truly appreciate. Combine them all. B, we would have to be here hours and hours and hours for me to color all of them. Even though I actually have. Let me show you because I think you're not here when I showed some of the ones that I already have colored. Let's see. So I got the phone. I got the books. Got the radio. I got flowers. I think I used all the other ones for more flowers. Okay, so Vintage Romance wins. And let's get coloring. Let's get coloring. So what do you guys think if we do? Okay. I'm thinking the phone. Thank you for voting, everyone. What do you guys think if we do the phone? I do love that phone. It's super cute. And I have to say, I miss having those old phones. I really do. Okay. You can do them all in minutes. I am a pretty fast colorer, but I don't know that I can do them all of them in a minute. Okay, so I am using, since I am going to watercolor, I am going to use my VersaFine pigment ink. Again, Tsuzineko, which they're my favorite brand of ink. Like, I really do love them. I'm going to using my Misty in case I need to stamp it again, because I am stamping in watercolor paper, and I am actually stamping on the texture side of the paper. This is a cold press paper. It is not an expensive paper. This is like a cheapo paper. So it's super textured, which I love and hate at the same time. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I'm going to keep those in there. Yes, people, I tend not to clean my stamps right away. So if you're having a total meltdown right now because I put that away without cleaning it, it's okay. Everything will be fine. Thank you so much for linking the Vintage Romance. No, it's not even Canson. I think it's just one of those weird, like, generic pads from a big box store. So it's not even Canson. Canson is better than this. This is like the really, really cheapo. But you can do it. You can, especially if you're using something like pencils, which is what I'm going to use. You don't require that much water, which is the great thing about watercoloring with color pencils. I will be using the Supra Color 2 Soft by Caran d'Ache. Love these. Like, totally loving this. So yes, please, if you're watching, give it a like and give it a share if you can. So if anyone is right now looking for something to watch, they can come and join us. Okay, so I am thinking last time I did my phone in black. Should I do another black phone? I think coloring in black and watercolor is one of the hardest things to color. So maybe we should totally do one so I can show you my tips and tricks on how to color black in watercolor. So the thing with black is that, of course, it's really hard to act teal. Teal. Lynn, would you like the phone to be teal? I can go ahead and do teal. We can totally do teal. Okay, so let's see. Do I have teal? Yes, I do. Okay, teal it is. We got 3 votes for teal. Apparently, Lynn it's been, what, are you passing like $20 bills under the table to get people to say teal now? Is that what's going on right now? Oh, I love it. Okay, so I got some teals, some very, very light blue, and I have a dark gray. Okay. And I wish I could zoom it in, but it doesn't let me zoom in. So the trick, another vote for teal from Anna. So one of the tricks about watercolor pencils is usually for watercolors, if you're doing watercolors in a pan or liquid, you go with one layer and you can add while it's wet or wait for it to dry and then add a second layer to brighten or darken the colors. With watercolor pencils, you want to do all the colors and the blending while it's dry. So I'm going to start with my darker color, and I am applying my darker color where I think there's going to be the shading. Okay. And just like any other medium, your shading is going to be the least amount of pencil or like color that you're going to be using. So here on the bottom, it's going to be a little bit more because it has I'm thinking that my light is coming from here up in the top. I'm going to go really dark right down here. Right? Pretty dark underneath the flowers because the flowers would create a cast shadow, and pretty dark around here. I am not using the Caran d'Ache. I do not apply any pressure whatsoever. Okay, none at all. And I am gonna come with the second color. This is my medium tone, and I am going over what I did in the dark color right on top of it. Okay. And I'm bringing it a little bit more out. And it depends on how much highlight you want to leave on this. Okay. I'm going to leave a pretty good amount of highlight. I love the contrast on watercolors. I think that is my favorite. Oh, I forgot to color. Well, we could do black on that. Okay. See what I have. What's going on? Hi, Diane. How are you, babe? I'm so glad you joined me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who hasn't seen it? What did I miss? Black on the large microphone part. Oops. I'm gonna do black right here, even though it's little. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm bringing out the fancy pencils. These are my favorite pencils, and yes, those are the Caran d'Ache. So they're called Super Color 2 Soft by Caran d'Ache, and my local store sells them individually, so I can just go little by little and start building my collection. And yes, Brenda is totally hooked with them. Um, she had to go to the store and get her own set. Okay, now that we are set up to here, I'm going to bring my lighter color. This one is, oh, I should have told you the colors. This one is malachite green. This lighter teal is called turquoise green. And this one is a blush pale. And blush pale, I'm literally just going over everything. I'm using the blush pale to actually blend in the colors. So I'm not adding it into my highlight area. I'm just adding it to blend all those colors. Let me see if there you go. That's it. And then I'm going to come with my paintbrush, my water. Ooh, there was a little bit of purple in there. Maybe I should clean my mat before doing that. Okay. And I am checking that my paintbrush is clean. It is semi-clean, good enough. No, actually it has a little bit of, what I'm saying is shimmer, it's semi-clean. I can see the shimmer that I used the last time, but that's good. And I'm gonna dab in paper towel or whatever you want, a damp towel. I'm damping it into the baby wipe. And then I'm gonna start in where I apply the darkest color. I'm just moving it little by little, moving it. Okay. Then I'm gonna touch back my paper towel and just keep going. So sometimes I leave like that, my highlight like that, and then I come with an almost dry paintbrush to fill it up. You could also leave the highlights completely white, which is a technique for watercoloring that people love because it's so striking. So you could leave like that. See how I did not cover that part? It's still completely white. I'm so sorry about the. Okay, gotta figure it out, Lynn. You're gonna have to help me figure out why my phone does that when I'm doing the live by myself. I must have some setup on StreamYard that is really taking over. So I'm gonna leave that little bit without passing my paintbrush. So it's like a very harsh highlight. Okay, here is my teal. Here's a teal phone. Oh my God, it's getting super, super cloudy outside. And I can see how the entire thing is darkening up in the out there in the live. Okay, now for the black part, what I'm gonna do is, so I have my super color soft. This is the black. Theirs is really good, mind you. Nothing will ever compare to the Stabilo All Black. Okay, so if you have not tried, yes, these are the Cadillac of pencils. So Bree, these are, so I'm using everything that I have colored so far is the Supra Color 2 Soft by Caran d'Ache. Now, for black, I like using a Stabilo All pencil. Now, Stabilo All pencil, and I'll show you it. Thank you so much. I love, yes, the colors are super vibrant and it's super, super easy. What is your favorite brand in a white color pencil? For watercoloring, that would have to be my Stabilo All, the same as the black, and I'll show you. So I'm going to do a little line here. This is the Supra, and this is my Stabilo, okay? I use the same amount of pressure on both of them, okay? So I'm not cheating, promise. Okay, and I'm just gonna bring my paintbrush. That's the Supra, which is a beautiful gray. Okay, now let's do the Stabilo. People, that is black. You see the difference? Like it's night and day. Oh, watercolor pencil, not for watercolor. Hands down, I would say, believe it or not, Prismacolor. Um, I like it even a little bit better than what's the other brand that it's people love it, which I have them and I love them, the Polychronos. So I like the white on the Prismacolor pencil better than the Polychronos. It is a huge difference. Like it's night and day. It really is. You can't even You can't even tell what I wrote. Like, it's fabulous. Yes, they do melt like like magic. I know, Bree. It is an amazing, yeah, mind blow. That's why I grabbed when we were called Brenda, when we were grabbing. If you notice one of your pencils, it's Stabilo brand and it's the black one because I grab it for you. Yeah, it is. The difference is amazing. So here's the deal. It doesn't mean that I don't work with the Supra, which I have it. It means that that is going to be my medium tone. The other thing that it means is that, people, I am going to put the smallest itty bitty line ever possible for the black with the Stabilo oil. Because if not, it's going to all end up being like that. Okay. So I'm doing one single tiny line. That's all I'm doing. I'm not even going to touch it again with that Stabilo oil. And I'm going to put it back in the cup so I don't confuse myself and grab it again. Because been there, done that. And I cried because it really brings so much. And now I'm bringing my Supra on top of my Stabilo. Okay. I'm going to bring a little bit of water. Come on. Okay. There you go. A little bit of water. Dry it pretty much completely because this is such a tiny little space. And I'm going to start in the bottom. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like super dark. I'm like grabbing, cleaning, adding water because I don't want it to be all of it like super dark and lose absolutely everything. Okay. Okay. There you go. And now we have the dark black down there and the gray. And you know what? I think I could use, I'm going to do it a little bit more of the darkness on the sides here. So I'm like touching with, seriously, like barely touching the pencil at all with my wet paintbrush. And just like, seriously, people, it's just like the smallest amount. Okay. And I'm going to do those little details here in black. Okay. And the cable in black. And the bell in black. Okay. And that's it. I'm putting it back in my cup so I don't get it. I wonder how the Albrecht doers. I do not have any of the Albrecht. Girl, I have to stop myself somewhere. I mean, remember you switching them in the store? I never questioned it. I know you. Yeah, I saw you grab the black and I'm like, no, you don't want that. You want this. And the funny thing is the Stabilo All pencil is like $1.50 pencil. Like they're super cheap. And they come in they don't come in many colors. They come in white, black, red, yellow, navy, which I have. I love their navy. And I think they might come in like a hooker's green. That's it. Um, Girl, sometimes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so here's my teal phone. Well, it's the thing is that Lynn, they're not meant to watercolor, like to add how do I explain this? For coloring. So this is meant, and I'll show you. Let's see if I can show you that. Okay. So here is my journal. Do I have anything that is okay? So this is the Stabilo oil. If I were to like do a face, Okay, sorry. This is taking a little bit longer than. Okay. Okay. And here's some out, right? Okay. If I come with my, oh no. Okay. If I come with my paintbrush and water on this, look. So this is the idea of the Stabilo oil. Like I can sketch. I need more water. So you see how it's not meant for coloring, for adding color. It's more for sketching. You see? Yeah, they're super cheap. I think it might say aqua color. Aqua, yeah. I'm not even gonna try to say this. Aquarellable. So Stabilo, you want to make sure that says Stabilo all. ALL. What? I thought there was like 5 or 6. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that. I wonder if it's the same thing. Well, for that price, I'm feeling that it's the same, right? Oh, you're suffering because of my book. This is my book of journal. So I just scribble here, right? But you see, that's the idea of these pencils. These pencils are meant for like adding, like after you have colored something, you could like, so let me see, do I have like this guy? So after I have colored something, if I want to highlight something like right here, like I want to highlight that, I would add a little bit of this because the reason it says, oh, that's the wrong pencil. Stabilo O is because it writes on all surfaces, even on glass, but it doesn't stay on glass, but you can dry it. Okay. And then I bring, you see how vibrant it stays? Like it stays that vibrant. So that's the idea, that you can come after you have finished a project and you can still add. Like I want to add grab the wrong pencil again. Okay, if I'm like grab right here and I add color, add water. See how dark this is? So that's the use of that specific pencil, okay? Okay, let's go back to coloring our phone. Okay, I think we need some pink flowers. Yeah, it's Team Teal. Thank you so much. I know the bird is in. That was an exercise of patience. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brenda, for writing that. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, they are. That actually is a little bit pricier. I think they're probably charging you part of the shipping in there. So I am just starting with so I don't know if this Caran d'Ache pencil is labeled incorrectly, but this is called purple. And it definitely is not a purple. Okay? This definitely is not a purple, but it's called purple. And then this one is called pink. I know. You guys are dying here with the very, very fancy names of these pencils. You're like, oh my God, how am I going to remember those names? Oh, Susan, you know what? Girl, let me tell you something. I do think that people are musically inclined or like artistically inclined, but I also truly believe that it is something that you can learn. Um, it took it took some practice to get there. Like I don't think I'm one of those people that are like, it took them like 2 months to get there. No, this being years of just playing, really just playing. I know, purple and pink. I was like, but seriously, I do wonder if it's that one that is called purple is mislabeled, because there's no way that's purple. Okay, I'm adding, that was, what color was that? Dark green. I need to get the, next time I go to the store, I need to grab the medium green. I do not, oh wait, what is this? Moss green. I'm going to add moss green in there. And again, I'm not being very particular. I'm just scribbling the color. And again, starting on the dark color and moving my color around. And then if you want to leave a highlight, just don't go over that part. Okay, just leave it white. Just leave one here. Sometimes going around on the other side, so it actually, like, that looks like a real highlight. That's fun. And then I'm actually grabbing some color from that to color the little buds. Okay, we're almost there. Not that I know much of flowers, but I'm gonna color that in, or in the yellow. I have no idea why, and it's been forever. Every time I want to say yellow in English, I say orange. Okay, let's see. Yeah, those are the colors that they have at my store. Like, they're very, very basic. Hi, Rose. No, do not weep over. Just practice, have fun, try different things. So maybe markers is not the thing. Maybe it's watercolor. Maybe you like the look of watercolor, but watercolor is too much. Watercolor pencils is a great way to start. Thank you so much. But seriously, it's just playing. Like, I have a book that I just play and I look and I try. And if that doesn't work, it's just paper. Yes, skills can be learned. I swear I was completely tone deaf, and with the amount of choir that Bianca has done through the years, my daughter, she's 17 now, and she started when she was in first grade. Now I can't tell you what note she is singing, but I can tell her, oh, was that the note? And she can tell me, no, I that was not the right note. I don't know what notes she needs to sing, but I know that's not the right note. Oh, Susan, just take 1 minute at a time. Oh, okay. So gloomy skies is what's really making it super hard for me today. Yeah, it truly, poor lighting. And yes, I have a lot of problem with my hands, so I don't know if you guys can tell it, but I do shake a little bit on my hands. It's getting worse. Time is not being my friend with my hands. So, but we keep pushing. Okay, so I don't know what color to paint the dial. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yes, just have fun. It's for you. It should be something that makes you happy. Okay, so I am bringing some texture paste, and you could do this with a cool paste that cat has in the store. And I'm just grabbing a little bit of water. And I'm making my own watercolor. Shimmery watercolor. Okay. That's it. That's all you need. A little bit. And I'm going to color over all of the numbers. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard to read them, but I'm going to overstamp the whole thing. So I will be fine. And you will get that cute shimmer. I'm actually going to add a few bits of shimmer here and there. Like little highlights. Okay. Right here. Okay. Okay. It's going to be hard for you guys to, oh, there it is. So it is super metallic shimmery. And again, I apologize. I have no idea why my phone is doing all those adjustments. I think it might be that it's super gloomy and it does not like this darkness. Okay, so there we are. I am pretty happy with how that looks. Anything that you guys think I should add? Okay. I just don't know what journey they were on. Maybe they, yeah. Yes, maybe they, that's all they do. Maybe all they do day long, in and out, is color. Yeah. I agree. Yes. Plus, find what is it that you enjoy the most. Maybe you really like how other people color with markers, but that's not your thing. Like I love, oh my God, I sit down and I watch Kim and some of my other favorites do some amazing work with Copics. That's not me. I can do 2-color Copics. That's it. I'm like, oh, it's super cloudy here. I don't think we have seen the sun in at least 3 days. It's there's not a lot of rain here. We have mostly everything is melting. So we got tons of floods everywhere. But it's just misting, like that constant mist. Yeah, just the drizzle and the cold. It's yes, Susan, it's just paper. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, I tell that to everyone. So if you're coloring something and you think, oh my God, this is so ugly, it's okay. You're in the ugly stage. Every single piece of art goes through an ugly stage. Now, if you stop there, it meant that you stopped too early. You stopped before your art was done. You just need to keep working on it through the ugly stage to finish it. So don't give up in the ugly stage. Everyone has an ugly stage. Like right now, some people go like, I can't see those numbers. Oh, I messed it up. Ugh. What did I do? I shouldn't have done that. You know what? No, overstamp it. Look at that. And we're back in business. I can see my little numbers again. And it's still shimmery. So you got to work past it. Yes, 100%. Well, don't we all, right? What am I doing? What? Yes, I'm restamping because you know what? At that point, I was like, oh, I can't see the numbers. So that's why I didn't cut it. I didn't heat set it. Very important. If you're working with watercolor and you think you're going to overstamp at the end, do not heat set your paper. It will curl, it will shrink, even if it's just a tiny bit, it will not stamp perfectly. Okay? So don't do that. Okay? Okay, let me bring my, where is my little phone. Okay. I think it's this guy. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to position my die cut as close to the same border around the whole thing. Okay. Right there. And right there. Since it's still a little bit wet, I stayed away from taping anything to the actual image because it might pull part of the watercolor paper. And let me die cut this. I'll be right back. Okay. Moment of truth. That is adorable. Yay. Super happy with that. Pulling out the little pieces that are in the middle. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Yes, don't remove your stamp. Don't do anything. Put it away just like that. Just be patient. That's why I don't like removing anything from my Misty until I'm like super done with the project. Which, you know what? Sometimes I forget and I come back the next day and my stuff is still in the Misty and it's okay. And I forgot to clean it up and that's okay too. Okay. So I think we should go with an oval to break the hearts. Okay. Love it. I love how tight they like. Yes, they are. They are so perfect every time, and they're so good. I love. There's not a super big border around them. I really like that. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do some. What do you guys think? Should I bring some ovals and should I bring some hearts? What do you think? I think so. Let me go get them. So I got some scallop nesting tags. I got my hearts. I got the double stitch ovals. Let me see. I have already a large of the hearts cut, but I would be okay. So Diane, if you get worried about that, you could always make a template. So, and what I mean by making a template is have a piece of cardstock where you cut your piece first. Okay. And then you cut that and that would be your template. So then when you come, I will show you, Diane, because I know it is frustrating after you work so hard to having to be messed up. Okay. So I totally get it. So here's what you could do. You cut a template for yourself. Okay, Diane? And then you make sure that one of the sides of the template has a 90-degree, so it's straight edge, right? Don't do like I did on this side that I did. I cut it with the scissors. Okay. Now that you're there, I'm gonna pull my stamp because I'm gonna prove you, okay, that this works. You're gonna put your stamp there. You're gonna wiggle it until you feel that it's right in place. I'm going to grab it with my Misty, pull it right up. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to cut a extra piece. Do I have some extra paper around here? I should, since I have light. Okay. I have some extra watercolor paper. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. So here's my extra piece. It's a little bit dirty, sorry. So I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to push it back in the corner. Bring me my ink. Ooh. Should I do this? Yeah, maybe I should. Okay. I'm actually going to color it. I'm going to stamp it with my ink, my pink ink. And yes, I know my stamp is dirty and it has some black in it. But again, this is just for playing purposes. Okay. Make sure. Stamp it. Pull it. It's perfect. Stamp it one more time because it's not dark enough for my likings. And it's perfect. I'm going to push it back again in that corner. And I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. See, Diane? Oh my God, I missed so much. So this is a way to align them if you have a template. Yes, that short is perfect. Hi, Brian. How are you, honey? Hey, Cordelia. How are you? You guys are hiding. I also do it by lining up the template over the stamp image. Yep. Mm-hmm. You just have to be patient. I know. It's like when you're using your scan and cut and it slips. Ah! That's a major setback. Okay, so let's finish that card. Let's go back. Tons of tips and tricks today in this live. Again, thank you so much for joining us in the live. Here is the little phone that we colored. I think I'm going to use, oh, I actually like the white. I actually like that a lot. Oh, okay. That is adorable. Should I do a little bit of a blended brush around the heart? Yes, Diane. So this is the great thing about this technique is you can then cut a bunch and stamp and stamp and swap and stamp and swap and stamp and just go for it and have them ready, and then you can color them whatever you want. Yeah, keep the template in the packaging of your stamp and die cut and have it ready over and over. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder if I still have any ink on this little brush. This is the little brush that keeps on giving. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, I like that. And where did I put the foam tape that I'm trying to finish? Yes, this is it. I swear I'm going to be done with this foam tape soon. So I usually keep the templates that I make with my stamps. I know CAD has some really nice sets of envelope and magnets that you can buy to put your stamps and your die cuts together so they're not moving around everywhere. Okay, I like that. I think I actually have some. So I want to add some extra hearts in here. Yeah, this is not my usual. I would never put that much foam tape in there. Um, you're right, Lynn. I just want to get rid of this one because I got this one and I didn't like it. It's from a cheapos company. So, okay, I like that. I am actually really happy about that. I love that. And oof, I just realized, see? I was not patient enough. I was going to stamp them. I was going to stamp one of the sentiments from the Love Kuaka and right here. And now that it has foam tape, that's going to be super hard to do that. So let's not do that. What should I do, guys? Should I just cut some? Oh, we could use some of the Perfect Sentiments Love that are brand new. Where did I put them? See, you guys are making me use all of my stuff today. Where did I put it? You could use the flower one. Is it gonna fit? If I put it here in the corner, I can fit. You make me happy. Kind of. What do you guys think? Give me ideas. I could. I want to use, I was not planning on using my Perfect Sentiment, so I don't have it accessible right now. See, this is why I need to get a helper in my craft room. Okay. Oh, okay. I like that one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Brenda, I love you. But I'm going to do something different. Okay. I am going, I'm going to risk it. I'm all in. Who's in with me? Please, somebody be with me on this. Okay. So I am using the Misty Sticky Mat. This is where I want my phone. And I want this right tuck in there. I'm going to grab it. That was not good. Okay, the reason it's not sticking is because I still have the backing for my, let me see if I put it here, that helps. It has the backing of my foam tape. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try one more time. There you go. Stay in there. Okay. Okay. Oof. Almost. Okay. I'm sweating bullets here. Diane, you do? I seriously have been thinking about it. I might need to do it. It's stamped perfectly. Are those remnants of Christmas stocking stamps or wonky bikini tops? Oh my goodness. Oh, Christmas stamps. Yes. Those were some Christmas stockings. You are right on the money, Suzanne. But you know me so well. It could totally be bikini tops. I like that you know how to read me. Oh, you're the best, Susan. You always make me giggle. Okay, it worked out perfectly. Okay, I love it. Yeah, I did it. Little roller coaster. I know. I have you in the edge of your seat. Oh, Diane, I'm gonna think. It totally would be, right? Okay, so I am pulling this backing of this foam tape, adding some glue because this foam tape does not stay in place. And I'm going to put it right here on the bottom corner, kind of like and then this guy is going to go here. So I'm going to need a tiny bit of foam tape in here. Okay, and everything else is going to be with liquid glue to stay flush with my heart that is now. So the reason I'm putting that tiny bit of foam tape in there is so it keeps it from flopping. Okay, so I'm going to put it right there. Right there, I got a little bit of wiggle room because of the liquid glue. Look at that. Girl, I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh my God. You guys are killing me. You're cracking me up. Susan, I love it. Cordelia is like, she didn't. She started it. Oh my God, you guys are killing me here. You guys are the best. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we add some sprinkle mix? Where are my little embellishment? So we have some pink. We have some neon pink, my favorite. And we have some white ones. What do you guys think? Should we? Should we not? Agree, it's Susan's fault. Teal bling. Oh, I may have. some teal bling. May have some teal bling. I have some teal bling right here. I think I actually have the 2 sizes. So I have a couple ones of the big ones too. Needs more teal. You guys are like, needs more cowbell. Oh, the pink looks good too. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's maybe add a little bit of both. Let me see where my embellishment tool is. And if you guys have one of those and you're as unpredictable like I am and prone to accidents, put a little bit of washi tape on yours on the side that is the pokey tool so you don't open it by accident. Okay, that way you know that you are opening the right side and don't poke yourself like I did before I did that. Like I really, oh, I like that. You guys might be into something, but I think like if we add a little bit, ooh, that is cute. I think I want another white one. What do you think? No, maybe pink? Maybe pink? Maybe, maybe not. What do you guys think? I don't know if I need the hearts. I don't think I need the hearts. Yeah, maybe there. Maybe there. Okay, talk to me. Hey, Beck and Sam, how are you? Hello, hello, welcome. Teal solves everything. Yeah. Neon pink plus teal. First aid kit is mandatory in the craft room. Yes, 100%. I do have a fire extinguisher too. Yes, I do. Yes, and that is not kidding. Oh my God, wait a minute. These little neon hearts are conversation hearts and says hug me. Oh, I need the hug me. Oh my God. Can I be a little bit more in love with these? He says hug me. Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. Because it says hug me. How can I say no to hug me? Yes, I did. So, if you guys ever see me put a 5-minute break paper in during my lives, I probably cut myself. And I am running and trying to stop the bleeding so I don't mess up my paper because it's all about the project, you know? Oh, I forgot that we had these hearts from that set. And you know what? Plopping that one in there too. Kind of like the different pink that is in there. I am so glad that you caught us here. You caught us here. It's so good to see you. Put that neon pink one in this. I don't want to cover the little bell. Hey, Marie, how are you? I know Debbie. So Debbie, the first time I saw your live, I was like, oh my God, she might be my spirit crafty friend. Like, I'm like, so it was at the beginning when we started doing lives in Lynn's YouTube channel, people were like, oh, we're gonna call Dalis giggles because I just can't stop myself. And you know what? It's just that I'm having fun. And you guys make it so much lovable and delectable, and just it just has a warm, good feeling to be with you guys because you guys are so great. Okay, so look at this. So we have a card that we created using the Quokka Love Sentiment. We have the phone and the heart from Vintage Romance. And this stencil is that 3D technique on craft paper using Love is in the Air. So, Lynn, funny that you said that. So, Debbie is going to help me work with my foiling because up to this date, I still can't get my foiling to do what it's supposed to do. Like I struggle with it. It's not clean, and I wonder if it's my machine. I don't know. Maybe it's just user error. So we'll see if that happens. Thank you so much, Susan. I know. Oh yes, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Thank you so much. So I don't know. It's just when I do the foiling, it's not clean. It's like either it overfoils or it underfoils or it just looks meh. Would they? Oh, that is a good question. I don't know if we might need like an MC to keep us on task. Yes, let's plan it. I know, Von Marie, you do. I really love it. I can't wait to do the red typewriter, the typewriter in red, and I can't wait to do the bicycle in yellow because my bicycle is like banana yellow. What paper am I using? Um, I am using the premium color copy covered from Hammermill. I'm using the glimmer. I'm using the glimmer in my big kick, but I'm using it on my old big kick. And I wonder if that is the problem. I was thinking of trying to do it in my new big kick. Yes. Thank you for the link so much. That's the Vintage Romance 6x8 stamp set. Yeah. I think she volunteered to MC. I agree. I know. I love my yellow bike. It's like cute little, it's like banana yellow. Okay, Debbie. What is creativation? I don't know that I know. And that might be um a cat question. I don't know if you mean me, Dalis. This is Stanford girl. If you mean me, I have no idea what creativation is, but maybe I have to look into it. Maybe try also to find the glimmer paper also. Um, so we got an MC, Debbie. Okay, so my problem is, Lynn, I don't want to kind of spend more money on it until I get it to work because almost everyone gets a good foil in the hammer mill. So I don't know what is it that I'm doing. Woo! So if you are in Washington State, Cat Scrapping is going to be at the Scrapbook Expo. Go visit her. Say hi. Give her a hug for me. Tell her this hug is from Dalis. I wish I could go. Maybe that's what I did. And I need to plan one of those weekends that you guys are at the expo at, and I just show up. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, everyone, I am so excited that you guys came and spent some time with me and some of the KS Creator crew that came to support me. Love you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy this live and that we can set up a few more and get to use some of the new products, get to use maybe some of the older products. So let us know if there's anything else that you want us to be trying live here with you. Like, and we'll do it on the fly. We'll try whatever it is that you want to see. Okay. Thank you so much. I know, Lynn. I want to go meet you guys. We can hang out. We can have coffee. You can take me, but I want a coffee made by you. No worries, Momari. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate. I know this was a very last minute decision. Bianca's games got canceled today, so I decided, well, what is not better than right now? Let's just do it today. Thank you so much. I did had a ton of fun with you guys. Thank you, Shauna. Love you back. See you all later. Bye, Cordelia. You are very much, very, you're welcome, Kat. Like, I love it. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much. I know I am. Ugh, it's terrible. I gotta figure out why my headphones did not connect because I like it so much when I am connected with my headphones. Yes, I might have already been hooked. Thank you so much, Lynn. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Beck. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure that if you did not click that like button and that subscribe, and make sure that you mark as your subscription if you like our content in the channel as all of them, so you know when these things are happening and you get notifications in time to join us. Thank you so much. Oh, Jay, yes, we're saying things right now, but Jay, you can catch the replay. We had a little bit too much fun. Bye, Anna. Thank you so much. Jay, we went through how to create this 3D effect with the Love is in the Air stencil on craft cardstock. So you may want to keep look at that. I think you will enjoy a lot this technique. And it's so easy, and you're really I can't wait for you to try it because I know this would be something super fun. You can do it with a white, or you can do it like with a brilliance or something like that. Well, thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy your afternoon, and remember, like I always say in my channel, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Thank you.